There is a plan for us to burn what we see. This is why it's called a planet. It's a planet. It's a plan. It's a plan for this planet. This will favor. There's a coming day. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah, I got another paint tip for you when you're going to do touch-up paints. What you can do is if you've got an old soda cup, plastic cup, it's nice and big, and your paintbrush can fit all the way inside it. What you can do is take your paint and fill your deal about as high as you want to. And the trick here is to pour as much as you're going to use until your paint is low enough that if you can estimate it properly, then you can leave your paintbrush in your bucket, and then you can put your lid back on. And what you'll do after that is put a wet rag over the top so that it seals the hole off, and the top of your deal will probably poke through a little bit, but just like that, and you put a wet rag over the top, you'll be able to come back and paint tomorrow, no problem. And then when you're all finished, done, you can always just throw away the chip brush. This will save some water, and also this way you're not washing this stuff down the drain, because we really don't want paint down the drain. Anyway, that's just another little paint tip. And definitely working out of a cup like this is much easier and less cumbersome than working out of the bucket, because the bucket's easier to drop and everything. And this being nice, small, and lightweight will speed you up and make it much faster when you're doing your cutting in and getting things done. It's just so much easier when you've got your deal that you can dip in right at the point that you're using it. Anyway, just a little tip to speed you up and keep things going good and save some water at the same time. Okay, so I'm about finished for the day here, at least painting, and just was going to finish up and show you the little trick here for the paintbrush. What we can do is insert it into our deal, and we can put our little cap deal right through it and hang it in our paint. Now, if you didn't have enough paint left, what you could do is add a little bit of water if you wanted to keep it up to where the top of your bristles were. And then what you can do is the following day, if you add more paint to your bucket, you'll take your brush out, add more paint to your bucket, but everything will be ready to go, nice and easy. Anyway, it's a nice little convenient deal here. You can just put your deal in. Just a quick little makeshift paintbrush saver holder. And to make it even better, take your rag, get it wet, and just set it on the top. That's going to make sure that not too much moisture escapes, and you'll be ready to get right back at it the next day. Or a couple days later. Anyway, that's that. Okay, and here it is the next day. You need to do some more touch-up painting. Here you'll want to be careful because it's more inclined to drip, especially if you had to add some water to make up for the room to the paintbrush. So you may want to do your first little bit of painting over some type of area where you can clean up easier, such as a countertop or something. You don't want to just run right away and just paint, over carpet if you're needing to save your carpet. If you have some drop cloths down, no problem there, but this one here dripped a little bit at first, and that's just kind of how it is when you've stored this overnight with some added water. So I'm using the rag that I used to cover it, and no big deal, but thought you should know the reality of the deal.
There is a plan for us to burn what we see. message, written for this message. Save us. Boo. Yeah. He came for you. Took our place and suffered and died for us. Took all our garbage up